Share the table with Jaylen Hodge.
Hi everyone, I'm Jaylen. I am a spring 2022 graduate of Millersville University. MUTV is a student-led cable and streaming content creation club on the campus here at Millersville. The crew is right beside us in their mobile control room trailer, calling the shots for today's parade stream.
The Millersville Parade is organized into 3 divisions and totals over 160 entries. This year there's an estimated 2,300 parade participants, including 9 bands, which we can hear when starting, 8 floats, 18 fire and rescue apparatus, 17 live animals, and over 100 vehicles. We've got the parade starting here now. It's getting loud, it's getting excited.
Yeah, you
Everyone
can definitely
is ready.
hear everything going on right now. The 2022 parade theme is the Animal Kingdom. This theme celebrates all living things, from our smallest friends to our grandest mammals on Earth. The Animal Kingdom has as many as 1 trillion living creatures on our planet. Scientists don't know exactly how many species live on Earth, but they estimate there are close to 8.7 million unique species. Animals play an integral role in our planet's ecosystem, as well as in many cultures. And the Animal Kingdom reminds us how important life is.
The Millersville Parade, now in its 25th year, is made possible by a volunteer committee dedicated to improving the cohesiveness and spirit of Millersville University, Millersville Borough, Manor Township, Penn Manor School District, and the surrounding communities.
And as many of you may know, today is also Millersville University's homecoming weekend. Later this morning is the alumni block party in the area around Boyer Building. And this afternoon at 2 p.m., the Millersville Marauder football team will take on Shippensburg University at Beam Sturfer Stadium. On MU's campus, tickets for the football game are available at the gate.
And it looks like here on the camera, we've got Millersville President Daniel Wuba going through the parade. He's participating in his 4th parade now as the university president. Also participating is the Millersville First Lady, Dr. Judith Wuba. In addition to his roles on campus, Dr. Wuba is active in the community and beyond. He's active with the boards of the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Lancaster General Hospital and several others. Dr. Wuba received a Bachelor of Science from the University of Cape Coast in Ghana, a Master of Science from the University of Akron, and a PhD from the University of Georgia. Millersville University is a key sponsor of today's parade, and Dr. Wuba is driven today by Cheryl Youts.
Well, it definitely looks like the parade is getting started here. At this one, we have the Millersville University Alumni Association float. And the Alumni Association sponsor, our goal is to keep alumni connected through lively events, campus visits, thoughtful communications, and the Ville homecoming, and much more. The alumni may submit class notes, keeping us updated on new contact information, career changes, and important life events.
Jaylen, you might have to get involved in this now that you're an alumni of Millersville University.
First time being back as an alum, I definitely have to get more involved.
And right behind, we just saw a shot of that lovely red 2017 BMW, which is holding the president of the Alumni Association, Joyce King, class of 1983 here at Millersville, and the current president, like I said, of Millersville University Alumni Association. The MUAA includes over 70,000 living alumni across the country and internationally. The association promotes a meaningful dialogue and exchange of ideas between the university and its alumni. Through the diverse programs of volunteer services and financial assistance, the association is committed to strengthening alumni relations in support of the university's mission. The Millersville University Alumni Association is a key sponsor of today's parade. That car, I want it.
Listen,
that red BMW.
Red is my favorite color.
Me too.
BMW is one of my favorite makers, so it's all around just perfect. I love it.
It's
so
pretty
much.
Beautiful. Let's see what we've got coming up next here in the parade.
We saw a beautiful shot earlier of our fellow alums and friends. You know, former president Michael McDonald and that whole group. It's great to see everyone back on campus today.
That's one of my favorite things about homecoming is just everybody, you know, whether you're a current student, whether you're not in college yet, you're just a community member here in Millersville, or if you are a Millersville alum, everybody comes together to celebrate, and it's just so much fun.
Absolutely, it was great to be able to, you know, get invited and come back here and to see everyone I haven't seen in close to what, like a year now since
Yeah,
graduation.
it's been a while.
Time's been flying. You know, life goes on.
It really does. It really does. Coming up next, we should have the Millersville University Marching Band coming up. Seems like we're at a little bit of a stop in the parade right now. I'm sure the band is probably performing. In the meantime, I'll tell you a little bit about our marching band. It's a student-centered marching organization devoted to supporting the university through music while teaching teamwork and musical excellence. Oh, looks like we've got someone back here. The marching band performs at various venues, including home and away football games, parades, and exhibitions at local high school competitions. And the marching band is under the direction of Dr. Joe Cernuto and is open to any student, regardless of major.
You know, Millersville actually has one of the best bands that is actually advertised as being one of the best bands in the nation.
That's what I've heard. That's
Yeah.
what I've heard.
Every time they come out, they always put on a great show.
Sounds like we've got the Millersville cheer team now coming up, according to some people in our headset that we are talking to.
Folks, all the folks behind the scenes.
Yes,
Keeping
shout
us
out
on
to
our
our
toes,
crew.
really.
Shout out to our crew. You know, here we've got the Millersville cheer team walking by, looking beautiful as always, ready to cheer on at the homecoming game this afternoon versus Shippensburg. Jaylen, are you sticking around for the game?
Oh, absolutely. I don't have to go back to work till 5 o'clock tonight, so I'll be around for
He's
all the
got it.
festivities until then. And
We're
then,
hoping
you know,
there's
back to the grind.
Back to the grind. Yeah, we're hoping that our team can take the win. Make sure to come out at 2 o'clock for the homecoming game against Shippensburg University. Should be a good one.
And I've kept my eye on a lot of the athletics here on campus, and everyone's been playing very well as of late. You know, really getting the ball rolling, especially with the football team, really getting the ball rolling these past couple weeks.
Yeah.
You know, securing some wins.
You know, we've been doing all right, and our field hockey team is very successful. They're
Absolutely.
notoriously good. Oh, we've got the homecoming court walking by now. Great group of students that were nominated by their peers. And we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Scully, our school's mascot, riding by on a golf cart. I wish I was in his position right now.
Absolutely. You know,
I would love to be riding on that cart.
Scully's always up to something.
He really
He's always
is.
getting into something. Always
He
with the
really
shenanigans.
is. I know. I wish that we could have the Philly Fanatic here this week, but he's busy
Yeah,
celebrating, cheering on the Phillies.
With all of Philly, they're kind of busy right now. They're really having a great past couple weeks with all their sporting events going on.
Yeah, they are.
Sixers just got started a couple days ago. The Phillies are doing great.
We've got some animals coming up. It looks like some sort of truck. Oh, here we go. The Millersville VFW Post 7294 and American Gold Star Mothers. Let's hear a little bit more about that. Jaylen, what do you got?
So the Millersville Veteran of Foreign Wars Post 7294, located in Millersville, PA, provides support for veterans of U.S. Armed Forces. Veteran Service connects veterans with several government agencies and nonprofit organizations at the federal, Pennsylvania state, and at the Millersville level. American Gold Star Mothers is a private, nonprofit organization of American mothers who have lost children in service of the United States Armed Forces. So let's give them a warm Millersville greeting as we thank them for their devotion to our nation.
100%. We've got a lot of patriotic people out here in the parade, which that's one of my favorite parts of the parades, you know, just really showing pride for not only our community and our city, but our country as well. Looks like we've got a bunch of amazing organizations lined up here on the parade today. Next up, we've got the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary that just went by. The United States Coast Guard Auxiliary is the civilian uniformed volunteer component of the United States Coast Guard. Congress established this unit in June 23rd of 1939 as the United States Coast Guard Reserve. In 1941, the organization was redesignated as the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary. This auxiliary exists to support all USCG missions on the water or in the air, except for roles that require direct law enforcement or military engagement. Now, as of 2018, there were approximately 24,000 members of the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary. Collectively, they contribute over 4.5 million hours of service each year and have completed nearly 500,000 missions in service to support the Coast Guard. Each year, auxiliaries help to save approximately 500 lives, assist 15,000 distressed boaters, conduct over 150,000 safety examinations of recreational vessels, and provide boater safety instruction to over 500,000 students. That was a lot of big numbers, but that just shows how
commitment.
much, yes, and how much they do for our community.
You know, all over. You know, this just shows the great sacrifice that these people these people do, and it's just amazing to see and be able to honor them. It's just amazing.
Amazing, definitely. We've got a lot of different veteran groups out here at the parade as well. Once again, just honoring their service and commitment to the United States. Looks like we had a couple just passing by. I saw some men walking in uniform. And now we've got Charles F. Snyder Funeral Home coming by. We'll hear a little bit more about them in just a second.
So Charles F. Snyder Funeral Homes and Crematory have served Lancaster County for over 70 years, and they now have 6 convenient locations to serve the public, which they look forward to expanding to 7 with their newest addition in Willow Street coming in 2022. Call them today to have peace of mind. Snyder Funeral Home is a diamond sponsor of today's parade.
Diamond sponsor. It looks like they're throwing out some candy. I wish that we were out on the sides there getting some candy. I can hear one of our reporters, Georgia, yelling in my headset right now about the candy, which does not surprise me at all.
I don't think it's a good idea to have me close to candy. I might just jump over the table.
That's
honestly.
True. And we already had some donuts this morning,
yeah.
So we gotta watch out. We're not getting too many sweets.
There's no such thing as too many sweets.
So true. So true.
What is it?
Looks like here now we've got the Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 1008. This chapter is located here in Lancaster County, and the organization is open to both the Vietnam vets and Vietnam-era vets that served in the military in between 1962 to 1975. This local chapter received its charter on March 17, 2008, and is part of the nationally acclaimed organization approved by Congress on May 25, 1996, and signed by President Reagan.
So 2 of the community highlights that this chapter participates in are being invited to both junior and senior high schools, interacting with the students about the Vietnam War, which on average is about 20 schools per year. Also at the Christmas holidays in front of Boscov's in Park City, you'll also hear the vets sing Christmas carols, Happy Birthday, and other festive songs raising money for the Lancaster Salvation Army and giving candy to children and adults. Sometimes the shoppers will join us in the singing of songs. And this chapter does not keep one penny. It's all donated. So let's give them a welcome home they never received when they did return home.
Amazing, amazing, and once again honoring these veterans that have done so much for our country. So great to see so many of them out here on the parade. I see someone handing out some more candy, which is wonderful. I'm going to have to go see if there's any left on the ground once the parade is over. I think we might be having an interview coming up soon with one of our sideline reporters as well. That is to be determined. We'll see what's coming up.
There's a lot of people out there willing to talk and share a story too.
100%.
Hopefully they can save us some candy.
Let's take a look now at the parade. We got a couple cameras set up here along the street and see what's going on right now. We've got a new banner coming up. We'll see what's on that. Oh, we've got the, looks like the Penn Manor Marching Band. Penn Manor is a local high school here, right behind Millersville campus, and the Penn Manor High School Marching Unit is under the direction of Andrew Johnson, who is actually a Millersville University graduate in the class of 2005. The marching unit is the largest and most visible ensemble of the Penn Manor Band program, and they perform at the highest level of competition available throughout the state and many community events and parades. And the unit recently took place in the Warwick competition. So we'll take a moment, listen to what they've got to give us. They're an amazing band from an amazing high school right in the backyard of Millersville University, and looks like we've got their color guard unit out as well. So let's take a moment and listen to them. I know, so much talent.
Okay. There we go. All right.
You know, Jaylen, there's something about the drum line.
I love a good drum line.
Me too.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing fails to get me hyped. I can hear a ton of people cheering for this marching band. Another great performance. You can check them out. I'm not sure, Jaylen, can you tell me, is the high school football season still going, or are we wrapping up?
High school football is still going on.
Great.
I think it's about week 7, 8, so it's winding down here. But Penn Manor has looked very impressive as of late.
That's surprising. In the past, I know when I was in high school, at a rivaling high school, Penn Manor usually was a little bit rough, but I'm glad to know that they're picking up, and I have a feeling that their band has something to do with that to get them hyped.
Oh, for sure. It's always, support is a great thing. You always want to have that. So what we're looking at right now is the American Red Cross, the Central Pennsylvania chapter. The American Red Cross prevents and alleviates human suffering in the face of emergencies by mobilizing the power of volunteers and the generosity of donors. Their volunteers have been heroes throughout the pandemic, responding to local and national disasters to help those during those darkest days. So Red Cross, we thank you.
Shout out to the Red Cross, doing so much good work for our country. It's so inspirational. I need to start donating blood, but I'm scared of blood, so I don't know if I could do it. And we're seeing a lot of dedication to the animal kingdom theme here. A lot of the trucks and vans that are driving around, a lot of people dressed up in different animal onesies. I wish I was in a onesie. That would be great. We should have done that.
You know what? Maybe next time we can all just dress up. Can we put that into effect there?
We'll put that into the notes.
Their onesie. Look, there we go.
The little tiger onesie coming up.
Tiger onesie looks very comfortable.
We've got a nice, some nice cars as well. Looking pretty sharp. And here's a Millersville University organization here, the Millersville Zoo, as that sign says.
Oh, the animals are loose, for sure.
Yeah, everyone is ready to go. I see one of my friends, two of my friends actually, Noelle and Jess, so hello to them and shout out to them for being up bright and early in this cold weather.
Looks like we might have an interview coming.
I think we've got an interview coming up with one of our field reporters. We've got 2 out on the scene, and we've got Devin Irizarry coming up. So let's hear what he's got to say.
What's up, Millersville? I'm here at the Millersville Homecoming Day Parade. I'm here with Lauren. Lauren, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. Woke up really early, kind of tired, but the energy of the parade is really helping me wake up.
Yeah, have any of the floats stood out to you? Any that you enjoyed particularly so far?
I mean, I see a lot of dogs, and I like dogs, so that's kind of fun. Also, the international services, since I'm a French major, that kind of speaks close to me.
That's awesome. Can you speak a little bit of French for us?
Bonjour les étudiants de Millersville, je suis Lorraine. J'espère que nous sommes heureux pour, I forgot what parade is, but Le Parade.
That was fantastic. Now, is there anything you're looking forward to later today? Anything that's, standing out right now?
I'm looking forward to the homecoming game. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the parade. Everyone looks great. Seems like a lot of fun. Yeah.
Right on. Now, do you have any predictions for the game? Anything?
I want to hope that Millersville will win, but I also want to give the other team a chance.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Lauren, for joining us. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Devin, for that wonderful interview. Now we've got the U.S. Marine Corps Toys for Tots and Young Marines float here in the parade. Long a holiday tradition, the U.S. Marine Corps Toys for Tots train joins us again as they drive in the parade. Toys for Tots is a program run by the United States Marine Corps Reserve, which distributes toys to children whose parents cannot afford to buy them gifts for Christmas. The program was founded in 1947. Nationally recognized as a top charity, the Toys for Tots program and foundation have collected and distributed more than 500 million toys over the years. So an amazing organization, one of many that we've seen in this parade today, and a very cool float as well.
And I love it when the Toys for Tots train goes. Just seeing that, it brings joy because we know it's getting that time of year where it's really it's time to, pick out our gifts for our friends and family. And then anytime I see the Toys for Tots, I'm always going to buy just donations. I love volunteering with the Toys for Tots when it comes to
showing our thankfulness getting into this holiday season.
Absolutely,
it's
I love
wonderful.
it.
Best time of year. I'm ready for Thanksgiving break to take a moment to relax too, as we've been in midterms and then homecoming.
Much deserved. Sure.
Yes, I need it, to say the least.
Take it while you can.
Exactly. Let's see what we've got coming up next here.
That's a very cool sweatshirt, actually.
That is,
Two
yeah.
of them.
There's a lot of people out here on the sidelines. The parade is looking really good. Coming up, we should have the Acorn Acres Wildlife Rehabilitation, which is home to Poppy the groundhog, who is one of my favorites. I've actually met her in person. She's
Oh, have
lovely.
you?
Jaylen, can you tell me more about the wildlife rehabilitation?
So Acorn Acres Wildlife Rehabilitation, located in Millersville, is the only facility in Lancaster County that specializes in the rehabilitation of squirrels, cottontails, and juvenile groundhogs. They offer the little guys, the underdogs, as we call them, a second chance.
It's awesome.
We also provide fun, exciting educational programs to groups and schools, and we bring the wildlife experience to you. Our ambassador animals are Poppy the groundhog, Snags the squirrel, and Elliot the groundhog. Mighty oaks from little acorns grow.
Oh, I love Acorn Acres
I
so
would
much.
actually like to meet Snags. That's a very cool name.
I
I
agree.
feel like Snags is just a very eye-catching. It's
Snags.
like, I want to be friends with Snags.
It really is. You know, maybe we'll be able to go over and meet them afterwards. Yeah, I've met Poppy the groundhog a few times. She does some stuff with like St. Patrick's Day around that time. Groundhog's Day, excuse me. I don't know why I thought St.
Get a little
Patrick's
too
Day.
far ahead of yourself.
I
You're
know.
thinking
Oh, look, we can see Snags and
Oh,
Elliot
there's
now.
Snags.
There's
Hi,
Snags.
Snags.
We're Snags' biggest fans out here at the Millersville Parade. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And there's so many great organizations in Millersville and Lancaster County that take care. I hear Georgia in my headset right now freaking out over Poppy the groundhog. So
Is
that's
she another
great.
big Poppy fan?
She is. And next up, we've got Millersville University Women's Volleyball Club, one of the newest club sports at Millersville. Welcome the members of Millersville's Women's Volleyball Club, along with their decorated theme car. Their club was created by Elena Sarkisian and Lily Kendall in the fall of 2021 and will begin competing in the spring of 2023.
Wow. You know, it's great to see all of these clubs really pop up. And next, as we just saw rolling by, we have the Drummers with Attitude.
Oh.
So, under the leadership and guidance of Kevin Travers, Drummers with Attitude have performed at a variety of venues, including, listen to this, including the Philadelphia 76ers, the Philadelphia Soul, the Flyers, and the Phantoms, as well as community events such as WXPN's All About the Music Festival and Bucks County Community College's Lead On Conference. Drummers with Attitude are being assisted by a truck from Brubaker Inc., founded in 1945, and is a Silver Parade sponsor and has several services available, including plumbing, heating and AC, electrical, remodeling, and the sales of new appliances.
Gotta love it. My family used to use Brubaker Inc. all the time, so whenever I see their name, I get a little bit of nostalgia for my old house. And Drummers with Attitude, what a great group. They performed at some really, really big environments.
Absolutely.
And they sounded great.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely sounded great. You have to know. You have to be comfortable doing what you do to be
gotta
able
have
to
some
play
rhythm.
with the 76ers and the Flyers and everything like that. Those are big time venues, a lot of eyes on you, so it's great to see them out here and just showing off their craft.
100%. I wish that I had half of the talent that they do, but I have no rhythm at all, so I would not be great.
Listen, Ruby, neither do I. I think I have less rhythm than you do.
Probably. It looks like now we've got an interview coming up with one of our field reporters, Georgia Hall. She's got some cute little kids out there in some animal-themed outfits, so we'll throw it over to Georgia in just a second. I know, I've got to go on Amazon and order one of these onesies after the parade. All right, we've got Georgia.
Hello, Millersville. I am here with Eloise, Ada, and Karina, and they are dressed up. What are we dressed up as today?
I'm a panda. I'm a giraffe. I'm a dog. A dog.
Excellent. They got their Halloween costumes out. We're feeling good. You guys having a good time so far? Yeah. I saw that picture of We're stocked up. I gotta ask, do you guys have any favorite parade floats so far?
So far, I really like the one with the animals on it.
Yeah. One just came through.
Yeah.
Like the animals so far?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Poppy the groundhog? Yeah, and he was real. That was so cool. No, they looked cute. It's Animal Kingdom. You guys got your animal outfits on. It's perfect. Anything else you guys want to say? You guys having a good day? Feeling good? Yeah. In here, it's a great day. We're happy to be here. Yeah. All right, and now we're gonna head back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Georgia, and a great interview. Those girls are the future of Millersville, and it sounds like they were very enthusiastic, as we were, with Poppy the groundhog and Snags the squirrel. A lot of cute animals out here today. Looks like we've got another float coming up. We'll take a second. I don't know about you, Jaylen. I am literally blind, so trying to read these signs is a little bit difficult.
I'm not wearing my glasses. I can't see that far.
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you a little bit about the Millersville University Equestrian Club in the meantime. I'm not sure if they went by already or not yet, but just to give them a little shout out, the Millersville Equestrian Club was founded in 2016 and has quickly grown a loyal following. On hilly terrain just 10 minutes from Millersville campus sits Longshot Stables, where the Equestrian Club rides and practices throughout the semester. The Equestrian Club welcomes riders of all levels and all backgrounds. Jaylen, have you ever ridden a horse?
Once or twice. I took a family trip up to the Poconos, and we actually did some horseback riding through a trail. I was able to go, just through the trail for a while, and I actually learned some commands to try and get the horse to speed up a bit, and I ended up falling off, but that's besides the point. Yeah, we don't have to talk about it.
It's okay. It's okay. My mom used to ride horses all the time. Shout out to my mom if she's listening right now. And she also fell off once, but she got back on. And that's a life lesson to everyone listening.
That is a great life lesson.
You fall off that horse, you got to get back on it.
You got to get back on it.
And that's what we preach here.
I did not get back on it, but that's besides the point.
That's okay. That's okay.
Next time.
Next time.
So moving on, let's just talk about the Millersville Parade Money Truck, Licorice, and Swan Toys. You say licorice?
I like the sound
of
Money Truck.
Also sponsored by Brubaker Inc. Can we have some licorice, please? I actually want some. Licorice would be great. So the Millersville Parade Committee would like to thank all sponsors for their gifts, large and small. The parade is fully funded by the generous support of our community, and we appreciate the generous support of everyone. Please feel free to donate now as a donation truck and its volunteers go by. And
I saw that we just had the Millersville Lions Club go by as well, and the Millersville swim team. There's so much going on. We've got some horses out here as well. The parade is just really picking up full steam. A little bit about the Millersville Lions Club. They've been serving the community for 90 years and operating the community pool for over 60 years. Their motto is "We serve, and we are proud of our service to the Millersville community." So another great organization. We've got some horses coming up. This might be the Millersville Equestrian Club that we were just talking about. And it sounds like we have a live band. The Cracker Bees Band, a fun rock band for all ages. This Lancaster County crowd-pleasing band plays popular classic sing-along rock favorites from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. So let's take a moment and listen to the Cracker Bees.
Definitely some foot tapping music right here.
Yeah, it is. We gotta show that our dance moves. Sounded really good. And next up, we've got Members First. Jaylen, tell me more.
Members First, a good old friend of mine. That's where I do all my banking.
So you got to talk them up so I'll give you some more money.
Exactly. Got to talk about the money. So from our local business community, Members First offers a full suite of financial tools and services to over 500,000 members through its network of almost 60 branch locations, as well as its robust digital banking and call center channels. So to learn more, please visit membersfirst.org.
That is awesome. I'm not a Members First member, and I actually have a little bit of beef with Members First because when I was growing up, there used to be a Rita's right outside of my neighborhood, and they tore it down and put a Members First there. And so the rest of my life, I was like, no, I can't. Oh, looks like we got an interview with Devin coming up right now with two of my friends that I mentioned earlier. Members of the Honors Committee.
And how's it going, Millersville? I'm back here with Noelle and with Jess. How are you guys doing today?
So fantastic. We just finished. Having a wonderful time. The weather's great.
Now, you guys were on a float. I did see. Which float were you guys a part of?
We were part of the Honors College. Shout out. Yes, we're at the Honors College. It is an academic program on campus.
Right on, right on. Now, I am loving the outfits you guys got going on right now. Can you guys tell us a little bit about that?
I'm a zookeeper. Please do not touch my animal. This is my frog. I'm a frog. I'm poisonous, so please do not touch me as well.
I will try my hardest not to touch you then, because I would prefer not to be poisoned. Is there any float that stood out as your favorite so far? Any that you like better than the others?
Keep an eye out for John Hers. They came to show out this year. We were right in front of the search and rescue animals, and they were very cute. So it was a wonderful time.
Well, it seems like you guys are having a pretty good time. Are you guys planning on sticking around for the game?
Absolutely.
All right, well, right on. Well, thank you guys very much for being here. You guys were fantastic. Back to you guys.
And for that awesome interview, Jess and Noel, shout out to you guys again. And it looks like I think we might have the Conestoga River Girl Scouts on safari going by right now.
That was a great looking float. So just a little bit about them. The Conestoga River Girl Scouts on Safari represents the Girl Scouts in the Penn Manor School District and the School District of Lancaster. Conestoga River Girl Scouts is a service unit within the Girl Scouts in the heart of PA Council. The program helps to build girls of courage, confidence, and character and make the world a better place. Discover, connect, and act by joining the Girl Scouts today at gshpa.org or call 1-800-692-7816. Girl Scouts are big thinkers, groundbreakers, and role models.
So true, Jaylen. I was actually a Girl Scout growing up, so gotta love it.
I thought about joining the Scouts when I was a child, but then I realized that I didn't really like the outdoors, and I'm more of a city boy.
I realized the same thing. Also, they started making me do some projects later on, and I was like, nah, I have enough projects at school. But the cookies.
Gotta talk about the cookies. I love the cookies.
What's your favorite? Big news.
So breaking news. My favorite is anything lemon, like the lemon
Ooh,
smiles. And
okay.
yeah, they're really good. I also like the peanut butter ones.
I saw a glimpse of Scully there, our favorite Millersville mascot. I agree. I love peanut butter.
I wonder what Scully's favorite cookie is.
I wonder.
I've never asked him that.
Me neither. He doesn't typically talk.
He talks to me.
He does?
Yeah,
Maybe he just doesn't like
Just
me.
a
Oh,
spark
look,
here
we're
and
getting a
there.
group photo here with Scully. Gotta love him. And we've got some sort of a color guard group coming up here as well. I'm pretty sure this is the Dallastown Area High School Wildcat Marching Band. And we've also got the Student Lodging Inc. sponsor banner. So Student Lodging Inc. offers a wide variety of off-campus housing for Millersville University students, including apartments, houses, and residence halls. They're the only off-campus housing that is affiliated with Millersville University. They have a great working relationship with the university, but they exist as a separate entity. SLI strives to give students more freedom than resident hall living, but keeps the safety and security as close as possible to the standards on campus. Their properties are all within close proximity to Millersville, so getting to class or meeting up for a group project is not a problem. And I can hear the Dallastown Area High School Wildcat Marching Band coming up.
Definitely getting groovy there.
Yeah, they are.
They sound great. The Dallastown Area High School Wildcat Marching Band, say that 5 times fast, is under the direction of Mr. Justin Boer. This year, the band celebrates 89
Wow.
years. 89 years of musical ambassadorship for the Dallastown Area School District and the Dallastown community. The band performs at all home and away Wildcat football games, as well as local band exhibitions and parades. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Dallastown Area High School Wildcat Marching Band.
Let's give them a listen, hear what this band's got to give us.
They're playing Star Wars.
Interesting.
I like it. They sound great.
They do sound great. I love the marching band.
I gotta love a good band.
We've got a couple MUTV members in the Millersville marching band
yes,
here on
we
campus.
do, actually.
Oh my gosh, Jaylen, it's Silo from the Lancaster Barnstormers, one of my absolute favorite teams and one of my favorite mascots. Silo is a king, and I just saw a glimpse of him, so welcome, Silo. And coming up, we've got WJAL. Jaylen, you know a lot about WJAL.
Yeah, I know a little bit about WGAL now, but I actually work at WGAL now. I've worked there since graduation, and it's been a great experience actually. I've really learned a lot in my time there, and it's just a really fun experience, and I'm able to do exactly what I love, and they're able to teach me everything. So a little bit more about WJAL, just shameless plug here. WJAL is a NBC-affiliated television station serving the Susquehanna Valley area of Pennsylvania. That includes Lancaster, Harrisburg, York, and Lebanon. Owned by Hearst Television, subsidiary of Hearst Corporation, WGAL maintains studio facilities located on Columbia Avenue in Lancaster Township. The station first signed on the air on March 18th, 1949, so it's been in operation for a very long time. The station is known for being a community service leader in the market and holds the Salvation Army Coats for Kids Drive and the Telethon, and airs the Children's Miracle Network Telethon and the Jefferson Awards. So WGAL is a key sponsor of today's parade, and they're airing live segments of the parade on their Facebook page and other social media pages. So we'd also like to give them a warm thank you for WGAL to support the media arts program here at Millersville by offering internship and job opportunities to our students.
Period. That is amazing. WJL, one of our favorite local stations. And I think we've got an interview with the very famous Scully here at Millersville.
Scully!
Looks like we've also got Kevin Liu next to him, who is a member of MUTV and does so much more on campus. So he's going to be talking to Georgia with our best friend, Scully. Georgia, what do we got over there?
All right, guys, big deal. We are here with Scully and Scully's translator, Kevin. We just got a couple questions for you today, Scully. First of all, how are you feeling? Kevin, you want to translate?
Yeah. So definitely in the morning, a little cold, a little chilly, but throughout the day it's been warming up. Been warming up for sure, and we're definitely seeing a lot of bands, warm up, a lot of the parade floats warm up. We've been seeing a lot of great things.
Beautiful, beautiful words, Scully. Scully, I gotta ask too, do you have a favorite float so far?
So definitely, right now, we see him right now. The bands are some of his favorite. He loves music. He loves seeing the saxophones and all the music around. Love it. He loves it.
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Scully. Woo! Back to you guys.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, as we can see and hear, we've got the Conestoga Valley High School Marching Band, another wonderful marching band showcasing some young talent from our area. Heck yeah, they welcome students in grades 7 through 12 to participate in the ensemble each year. These students rehearse in the spring and then again in August to prepare for their fall season. The fall season consists of a couple parades, weekly performances at football games, and participation in many, many band competitions through mid-November. The CV High School Buckskin Marching Band is proud to be a part of today's parade, and they are sounding wonderful.
And getting it rocking. I'm at the desk and I'm dancing along. That's one of my favorite band songs to hear at a football game, and it always gets me rocking.
Yeah, it does.
So next up, we had the Blue Rock Fire Rescue Boat and Trailer 903, our first emergency vehicle from the Blue Rock Fire Rescue. The Blue Rock District was formed in 2010 through an intergovernmental agreement between Manor Township and the Millersville Borough. On July 1st, 2011, Blue Rock Fire Rescue was officially formed to become the response agency for the district. Blue Rock Fire Rescue, BRFR, is the consolidation of former Highville, Millersville, Washington Borough, and West Lancaster fire companies. Blue Rock Fire Rescue covers 55 square miles of Manor Township and Millersville Borough, including 6 miles of the Susquehanna River.
Shout out to them for being here. We've got a bunch of Blue Rock Fire Rescue trucks coming through the parade later on as well. They are a very big integral part of not only keeping us safe here in Millersville, but of this parade as well. So I don't know about you, fire trucks are always my favorite part of the parade. It's just so cool seeing them up close. My uncle's a firefighter, so I've been around them a little bit, but and our producer, Allie, here is telling me that she loves this fire department. So shout out to the Blue Rock Fire Rescue crew. Hit a girl
up. A lot
up.
of fans and a lot of appreciative community members.
So true, so true. Shout out to our first responders. I see glimpses of Scully still making his way around, and I think we have some inflatables coming up as well. The first set of parade characters, a chicken and a rabbit, just for part of this Animal Kingdom theme we've got going on. A fan favorite for many years, the inflatable parade characters match the theme of our parade, as I said, which is Animal Kingdom. We should see those coming up at some point in the parade. But it's going pretty well. How you feeling? We're about halfway through the parade now. We're feeling good?
Already?
Time flies when you're having fun.
That's so sad. Let's just do this all day. Can we just have them take another lap around and we can just go through it again, talk about more of the floats and everything like that?
I'm in if you are.
I'm down. I'm down. Is that allowed?
We might have to talk to some officials, but
if they need a driver, I'll do it too. We can report from the cars. How about that?
Reporting live from a float.
That'd be a great shot.
Next year we'll do it. And I'm getting excited for this football game as well. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about our Marauders. Shippensburg is a big competitor, but I have a feeling that they'll take the win for homecoming. We'll see.
I've been trying to keep my excitement down, but I'm feeling the same way as you do, Ruby. I think this is one of those times where Millersville just comes out rocking. Everyone's excited. Come out and secure a win against Shippensburg.
Exactly. We've got the bands going. We've got the floats going. What more do you need in this environment?
There's nothing more. It's that type of environment. It's perfect for an upset.
Agreed. Let's take a look and see what we've got going on. Oh, it looks like we have an interview with Devin coming up soon with one of the parade participants. Let's hear what Devin has to say in just a minute. And see who we've got. Looks like they're setting up the shot. You know, us media arts students, we're all about that perfect shot.
I have to. It's all about, you know, the perfect lighting, the background, the depth of field,
I think
everything
our professors
like that.
are watching too, so we got to impress.
Absolutely. Shout out to Dr. Chang for teaching me depth of field.
So
I didn't know
true.
about that until him.
All right, I think Devin's got a word for us. Here we go.
What's up, Millersville? I'm back again. I'm here with Abby. Abby, how are you doing today?
I'm tired but good.
Tired but good. That seems like a pretty, you know, good consensus of what today is. Now, are there any floats or any moments in the parade that have stood out to you so far?
I love seeing Dr. Wuba. That was awesome. I got to say hi. I got to say hi to Scully too. I'm really feeling like the Millersville spirit today.
We actually just talked to Scully not too long ago. You know, he's a very interesting character, I'd say. Now, are you planning on sticking around for the game tonight?
Yes, I am.
All right. Now, are you planning on, you know, what are your predictions? What do you think?
I'm feeling the Millersville spirit today. I feel like we're going to pull out another win.
I think so too. I hope. Now, is there anything that you're looking forward to for the rest of the parade? Anything that stands out right now?
My roommate is on the dance team, so I'm very excited to see them come through and rock it, honestly.
Right on. That's fantastic. So, it was fantastic talking to you. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to send it back to you guys.
She'll be able to see her roommate performing live. Look, there's the first inflatable.
There he is.
They're here. The squirrel and the chicken.
Is that Bugs Bunny behind him?
It might be. I can't really see that well. If
Is
you
that
see me
Bugs
with my
Bunny
hand up,
behind
it's
him?
just because of the sun. Don't worry about that, guys. We're doing pretty well, though. We're about halfway through. We're feeling good.
It's golden hour.
Let's see what we've
can I
got.
say?
Oh, looks like we've got Eshelman Elementary School here. Let's hear a little bit about them. They've been a part of the Millersville community since 1959. This year, the school's year-long theme is community. The students are learning how to be positive community members inside the school as well as outside. The Eshelman House system is one way the school is promoting community. Students in all grade levels are grouped together in houses. Students learn mentorship, sportsmanship, and what it means to be a positive community member. Each house is named after a character trait that is taught to students. Don't be mad at me if I mispronounce some of these words. I'm trying my best.
You will do an amazing
I'm doing
job.
my best.
Ruby.
So let's see some of these words they've been learning. Kalosini is Greek for kindness. Ohana is Hawaiian for family. We've got Kawani is Sudanese for courage. Neta is Nepali for leader. Sonador is Spanish for dreamer, and Darganfod is Welsh for discover. If I botched any of those, I apologize, but you know, the message is still there.
The message is there, and I think you did an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
You know, that was
Thank you.
an example of my Calasini.
Your colors. Oh,
I had
okay.
to
You're
I
throwing
had
it
to
in there.
Throw my little tidbit in there.
Looks like next up we've got. Is that a Star Wars character?
Oh,
or
that
am
is
I
definitely a
tripping right now?
stormtrooper hanging out with Scully. Scully's got a lot of friends.
He really does. And I think that we have an explanation to why we're seeing some Star Wars people out here.
So this is the Ghost-based Rebel Legion and the Central PA Jedi Sith Alliance. The Central PA Jedi Sith Alliance is a non-profit staged lightsaber choreography based out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. They have operated for over 10 years performing Star Wars-styled fights across central Pennsylvania. This year, the Central PA Jedi Sith Alliance takes you to a warmer planet, Tatooine, and the dangerous Sarlacc pit. Ooh. See as Luke Skywalker attempts to escape this horrible death trap. Some of the awards this group has achieved include Best in Theme in the Harrisburg Holiday Parade of 2021, and we thank you for watching our performances, and may the Force be with us.
This is awesome. I did not even know that this was an organization.
I did not know either, and now that I know,
we're seeing it,
I'm going to check them out. I
You
love Star
should.
Wars, and that was one of my favorite scenes on Tatooine.
I have actually never seen Star Wars.
Huh?
I've never seen any of them.
No, I heard you. I'm just it was a huh out of shock. What?
Let's not let this group hear me because I'm a little bit nervous. They've got some awesome.
Oh, he has some moves
lightsaber
with that
moves.
lightsaber. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my
He
gosh.
has some moves.
We've got Millersville University Club Baseball as well. They play in the National Club Baseball Association and play about 8 to 10 series a school year in the Chesapeake West Division. They won the national championship at the Division III level in 2019, and we're on track before the pandemic to go to the Division II World Series. You know, we've got a great school baseball team here, but we've also got a great club baseball team, and I love that Millersville provides opportunities for both. And looks like next up we've got the dance team.
Dance team. The MU dance team is a club sport at Millersville University as well. The dance team participates and performs at many events on campus, including football and basketball games. Now, I remember doing a basketball game last semester, and the dance team came out during halftime and put on a show for all the fans, and it was rocking.
They are wonderful.
It was one of the best environments I've ever been in for a basketball game.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And we've got the New Danville Fire Company right behind. From our first responders from New Danville, they're driving their 2009 Pierce Rescue dual-purpose rescue and engine equipped with a full set of rescue tools and engine company equipment. It has a 500-gallon per minute pump. Now, I don't know much about fire trucks, but that sounds like a very good number.
You know, and 500 gallons sounds a lot. That's a
Yeah.
lot. So I'm not sure about fire trucks either, unfortunately. Besides that, they look cool and they sound cool.
Exactly. And all I know is I've drank about 500 gallons of coffee this morning, and it's been a lot. So the numbers add up. I'm no math
I'm
whiz,
just saying,
but
the numbers add up. The numbers make sense.
they
Big
really
numbers.
do. Another great example of our wonderful first responders in this parade as well, doing so much for us, not just on the daily, but the yearly, every day. They're really helping us out.
24/7, 365, no matter what, you know you can always call them and they'll be there to help as soon as they possibly can.
100%. Looks like we might have a shot here of our lovely trailer where our crew has been putting on this show. We've got some alumni visiting, which has been so great. In the meantime, let me tell you about Dixieland Express, which is a band formed in 1992 by Millersville grad and trombonist Mike Ober. This group provides toe-tapping New Orleans-style Dixieland music for your entertainment. And I hear them coming now.
Yeah.
They're sounding great. I'm going to get up and move. This music group is being assisted by our friends at Brubaker Inc. Once again, shout out to Brubaker.
Shout out to Brubaker.
One of those Silver Parade sponsors, but this band is sounding wonderful. And they'd like to give a little memo out here. Trombonist Sherry Ober is currently leading the band in memory and honor of Mike, who passed away in 2018. So rest in peace, Mike. And it looks like we have an interview with another Mike,
there we
Michael
go.
McDonald. We've got some alumni here in Georgia. Let's see what's going on.
All right, guys, welcome back. Today, right now, we are joined by past MUTV president Michael McDonald and Molly Dorsey over here. Both are now alumni from Millersville. How does it feel being back as an alum?
Oh, it's great. It's fun with the festivities, catching up with old friends. I really can't complain right now being back here.
Yeah, is it any different or is it basically the same?
It's a little different, but in a good way, you know? It's just like I said, it's really fun to be here and just kind of watch all you guys do your thing, and it's really exciting, so.
Molly, anything to add?
I'm just so happy to be here and see everyone again. I've missed it.
Yeah, we've missed you. Any favorite parade floats this far? Anything stuck out to you?
Definitely the Star Wars one for me. I mean, that has to be a top tier one for me.
Molly, something tells me you agree.
Oh no, I was gonna say the groundhog is my favorite.
What's it? Poppy, I think his name is. Yes, he's slayed. He's slayed. It's great to have you guys back. It's great talking with you. Nice that you're here kind of supporting MUTV again. We're gonna head back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you so much, Georgia, and great to have our alumni back on campus. Jaylen, give us a little information about Hanover Lancers, who we're seeing.
So the Hanover Lancers Drum it's an organization with over 100 members ranging in age from 15 to 80 plus.
Wow.
This ensemble, which was founded in 1990, aims to provide lifelong music education and performance opportunities through the medium of drum. The Hanover Lancers have been recognized as York County's music ambassadors.
There is nothing I would not do for a great drum line.
Again, I have to say
hype.
I love
It gets
a
me
good
hype.
drum line. I don't know what it is about the drums, but it really gets my
Get your
non-existent
groove going.
rhythm
Yeah.
flowing, you know. It makes me want to move around. I don't have much, but I got enough to get jiggy with it sometimes.
So let's take a moment and listen to what they're doing here. Something about that brass as well. I'm
Yes.
a big brass gal.
Absolutely.
You can't see right now, but Jaylen and I are dancing.
We're definitely good.
It's a good thing you can't see it.
You know, it's really amazing that they many members. And
Yeah.
the wide range of ages, and they're still getting out here and putting on a show for everyone.
It's absolutely phenomenal. I hope that by age 80, I'm still kicking it like half of these folks are.
Listen, I hope by age 80, I hope to get just an ounce of the rhythm that they have.
100%, maybe someday. Next
Maybe
up,
one day.
Next up, we have a very important organization, the League of Women Voters of Lancaster County. Almost 75 years ago, the women of Lancaster County founded the local chapter of the League of Women Voters, a national, nonpartisan organization open to everyone. This league is involved in voter registration and voter education, helping to make democracy work. Now, Jaylen, I am a big advocate for getting out and doing your duty, registering to vote, voting in the elections. We have an election coming up just less than a month away, the midterm elections. It's so important to get out, and the League of Women Voters is just doing a phenomenal job with getting people involved and getting people informed.
Absolutely. And I have to say, you've been doing a wonderful job as well.
Thank you.
I've always seen you post stuff about, getting out, going to vote, getting
Yep.
registered, and it's great to see everyone get involved and
Thank
everything
you.
like that.
And shout out, let everyone know who's listening right now, the deadline to vote, or to register to vote, in Pennsylvania is October 24th, which is this coming Monday. If you haven't registered to vote, you can go to vote.pa.gov. Get registered. This election is super important. And shout out to this group for doing amazing things. I need to get some info on them and join, because it sounds like we've got
that
similar
sounds
interests.
perfect for you. Absolutely.
Let's see who we have next in the parade.
So next we have the Rotary Lancaster South, and their motto is "Service Above Self." The Rotary Club of Lancaster, is part of a global network of 35,000 Rotary clubs working together to promote peace, fight disease, provide clean water, sanitation, and hygiene, and support education and grow local economies around the world. For more than 110 years, the club has funded numerous projects to address a variety of human needs. The Lancaster South Club meets at Oakleaf Manor in Millersville and serves southern Lancaster County, Millersville to Strasburg to Quarryville. The Rotary Club of Lancaster South is a bronze sponsor of today's parade.
And now we're going to Devon with an interview of some more awesome parade participants. Looks like we're just taking a minute to get set up here, but we should have an interview coming soon with our very own Devon Irizarry.
Always got to get the correct shot.
Of course. Oh, I hear coming up, we've got the Keel Nave Pipe Band. You can hear those bagpipes coming down. It makes me feel like I'm in England right now, or
Listen,
Scotland.
I love the bagpipes too. That's
I
one
do
of my
too.
favorites in any parade.
100%.
So the Keel Nave, I hope I'm saying that correctly. The Keel Nave Pipe Band was founded in 1998 by Thompson McConnell, and the band proudly wears the McConnell tartan. Keel Nave translates to heavenly music from Scots Gaelic. The band competes at approximately 5 competitions per year and actively participates in parades and community events in eastern Pennsylvania.
And I think we're just about to get ready for this interview now coming up. But in the meantime, let's take a listen to this wonderful band, and then we'll see what we've got from Devon.
And welcome back, Millersville. I'm here with Catalina and Anastasia. Now, how are you guys doing today? Are you guys having fun?
Yes.
Now, you guys did tell me you guys were on a float. Can you tell me what float you guys were on?
We were on the Girl Scout float.
And how did you guys like that?
It was really fun.
Now, I really like this giraffe thing you got going on. It looks super cool. I see you guys got a bunch of candy as well. So, are you guys having a lot of fun then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys like the school? Do you guys like being here?
Yeah. Yes.
Now, do you guys think that you'll eventually go to...
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys very much. You guys were fantastic. Back to you guys.
Sounds like we've got a band over here playing Eye the Tiger, one of my favorite songs, and they are killing it, might I say.
Is that our band?
It looks like it might be the Millersville.
I think that is our Millersville band.
Shout
Coming
out
out
to
here
them.
playing Eye of the Tiger, getting ready for their homecoming matchup today.
Yes, Shippensburg, 2 p.m. We've got a bee flying around the table right now, attacking Jaylen's face. And I see a man walking by with a large giraffe head on. There's a lot lot going on. I think I'm in a fever dream right now.
Yeah.
See my good friend Caleb Nation walking by as well.
That's cool.
It looks like it. We've still got the Millersville Band. Let's take a moment to listen to this amazing wedding tradition. Fun fact, Jaylen, I actually made up choreography to this song back in the day
You're gonna have
for
to
a
show me.
flash mob.
You're gonna have to show me.
I will.
I need to see
There's
that.
a video on YouTube.
Please show me that. So what we have here is the Millersville University Ocean Science Club. The Millersville University Ocean Science Club is an educational organization on campus that provides opportunities for students to learn about and engage with marine science. Their theme is related to the United Nations Decade of Ocean Science and Sustainable Development, say that 5 times fast, in operation from 2021 to 2030. Their float includes visuals of sea life as they celebrate the animal kingdom.
That is awesome. Yet another wonderful Millersville club. We've got so much to offer here at Millersville University. MUTV, we got to give a little shameless plug to our favorite club here on campus. Thank you, MUTV crew, for putting on this stream. And it looks like we got a very fun decorated car coming up. This may be Millersville University per campus. I can kind of tell from the colors. And we've got Mr. Sparky. Say hello to Mr. Sparky Electric, serving Lancaster County since 1959. No residential job is too big or too small for them to help. That is wonderful to see. I want to give a little shout out here also to Shine in the Appalachians. The animal kingdom in the Appalachian Mountains can be scary at night when there's more shine than just the moon. We've got a 46 Dodge pickup steel rod driving by. I'm not a car person, but that one is pretty cool looking.
It's vintage. It is one of the best cars ever made. I can say that.
Good to know. Good to know. We've got our on-site car person. Oh my gosh, we've got paws on deck now. This is one of my favorite organizations on campus. Look at all of those adorable puppies.
I'm about to go crazy. Can I have one? I want one
You
so
can.
bad.
Paws on Deck is a campus puppy raising program at Susquehanna Service Dogs. Puppy raising on campus began in 2016, and since then, students have raised 34 service dogs in training at Millersville University. The student-run club at Millersville University supports the mission of SSD by raising service dogs, assisting with fundraising, and educating the public about how service dogs promote independence in the lives of individuals with disabilities.
You know,
So
that's one
shout
thing I
out-
definitely love about, you know, walking around on campus and you see everyone with the dogs that are training to be
Yes.
service dogs.
It
You know,
is
they're always
so
so
great.
well behaved, and you can tell that the trainers really take the time and train them correctly so they're not, you know, running wild out here.
100%, and they are just so cute too. There's nothing better than just walking around campus and
seeing a cute
some,
little pup.
Some cute little puppies. Oh, we've got a T-Rex walking by as well. I love to see it. Some excitement coming by, a giraffe sticking out of that car. Everyone is really taking on the animal kingdom theme here, which is wonderful. Oh my gosh, and this is the float we've all been waiting for, the John Hers grocery cart.
Oh, John Hurst. I love John. They have some of the best cookies.
They
really do. So John Hurst Village Market returns to the parade every year with the Shopper Chopper. The giant street legal grocery cart was built here in Lancaster County, but it has traveled throughout the country entertaining crowds and just being pointlessly awesome. It really is just pointlessly awesome. John Hurst is a proud longtime sponsor of the Millersville Community Parade.
Yes, and the John Hurst shopping cart is our producer Allie's favorite. She's back here jumping with joy. In our practice interviews before this parade, she talked about it nonstop this week. We are big John Hurst fans. We love it. They are a proud member of the Millersville community. Sounds like we've got another fire truck coming down too. I can hear some beeping. Probably another Blue Rock Fire Rescue Squad truck. Shout out to them once again. They're a big part of this year's parade. There's a lot of floats going by. I'm sorry we aren't able to shout out all of them individually, but you know, we're trying to do our best here. Everyone has an amazing role in this parade, so we're doing our best.
We're having fun out here, doing the best we can, and you know, it's just a great day.
I think we're going to have an interview coming up here in a minute. In the meantime, let me talk about Miss Agriculture USA. It's a national nonprofit queen organization that is all about celebrating and promoting agriculture while building confidence, promoting self-esteem, developing public speaking skills, shaping strong leaders, and so much more. Maybe I should run. Maybe I should compete. I don't know much about agriculture, but
You know, maybe agriculture, we might have to work on that a little bit.
yeah,
But every single other one of those qualities, I can definitely see it.
100%. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. You're showing your Calasini.
Yeah,
I think
there
it
you
was.
go.
You know,
There it
we
is,
learn
the
something new every
Calasini.
day. We've got an interview coming up soon with our very own Georgia Hall, with another parade attendee here. She's just getting set up there, so we'll hear from her in just a minute. I think she's ready to go. All right, let's hear from Georgia in just a second.
Guys, I am here with two Millersville alumni. We got Carmen and we got Sarah. I heard you guys, we were talking a little bit before, and they met here at Millersville. When did you guys graduate?
2005.
Amazing. And how'd you guys meet?
We were playing intramural volleyball, and we were against each other, and I thought she was beautiful. So I got some information, and we started dating.
Excellent.
I also spiked on him, so,
Yep. As you should, as you should. So you guys graduated in 2006. What's it like to be back here?
Done more activities here at Millersville since we've become alumni, and it's beautiful. The campus is amazing. It's great to see it evolve and grow and see the future generations.
Go alumni.
Yes, well, it was great talking with you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll head back.
A cute story of this couple that met here at Millersville playing intramural volleyball. You know, if you want to find someone, just go play an intramural club sport.
I will say that I have found a lot of my friends just getting involved. You know, MUTV and playing club basketball. I found a lot of some of my best friends just being involved in Millersville's, campus-wide activities.
And you never know, you could find the love of your life, as this couple did. Beautiful story there. Moving on, let's see who we've got coming up. Let's talk about the one-to-one sponsor banner. Shout out to one of our major sponsors, One-to-One Beyond Technology. Their company vision is providing an unbelievable experience by cultivating organizations beyond technologies.
And then I also want to shout out the National Pan-Hellenic Council that had previously went by. The National Pan-Hellenic Council is a collaborative umbrella council composed of historically African-American fraternities and sororities. The Divine Nine is comprised of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, and Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. We Are Family, a Divine Nine collective, represents the unity among the Greek organizations along with their auxiliaries, the Black Student Union, and alumni of Millersville University. This is their first parade appearance, and of many more to come, I'm sure.
This is such an awesome part of the Millersville community, and I know that our one of our state reps, Jordan Harris, who is a Millersville grad, actually had a big role in getting this Divine Nine together. So shout out to them. Shout out to you for reading all of those names. I would have not been able to pronounce all those Greek words correctly, but you crushed it.
I take pride in that. Thank you so much. No, my dad was actually part of one of these fraternities.
Oh wow, that's
yes,
awesome.
And then he stayed involved, and then as he graduated, he still kept in touch with a few of his frat brothers.
That's awesome. And it sounds like we've got the Ole Valley High School Marching Band coming up. This band is under the direction of Mr. Dustin Griffin and consists of over 40 students of grades 8 to 12. This year, the marching band is performing the theme from Ghostbusters, getting ready for the holiday season.
That's one of my favorites. I love Ghostbusters. This marching band is doing an amazing job. Like you said, Ghostbusters, a classic, a Halloween classic. Classic. And it's definitely that time of year. We got Halloween coming up in a few weeks.
Exactly.
It's spooky season.
It really is. I was just listening the other day to a version of this song on the old TV show, The Sing Off. It was an a cappella version. But I have to say, I like this one a little bit better.
I've never heard of The Sing Off.
Yeah, it had its moment, but you know.
Never heard of this thing up.
In the meantime, it looks like we have the Penn Manor Democrats here, one of my favorite organizations. I'm a little bit biased, but we'll get away from that. The Penn Manor Democrats have participated in this wonderful parade for many years. They walk in the parade to show other Democrats in Penn Manor that they are alive and well in our community. Featured today is State House Representative nominee Izzy Smith-Waddell, one of my dear friends, and the nominee for Lieutenant Governor, Austin Davis. So shout out to them for being here, doing great work.
And they're obviously busy schedules with this time of year.
Very busy schedules. Austin, I know, is all over the place. He has a member in our state legislative branch right now, so making the time to get out here is super, super great of him. Shout out to Austin Davis.
Yeah, we're very appreciative that he's able to come by and
really are.
Just show his face and get involved with the community here today.
Definitely. We've got a group here coming up. I feel like this might be the
Penn
Manor
Junior Comets.
Yeah, Jaylen, why don't you tell us a little bit about them?
So the Penn Manor Junior Comets is a youth sports organization for boys and girls for football, ages 7 through 12, and cheerleading, grades kindergarten through 8th grade. Well, look at all of them, all of these kids. The cheerleading program is currently under the direction of Monica Herbine, and the football program is currently under the direction of Chance, along with a board of volunteer members. The organization prides itself on not only producing winning teams and squads, but teaching youth about hard work, sportsmanship, commitment, and building lifelong friendships. This year, PMJC is reintroducing our Cheer Classic cheerleading competition at Comet Field on October 23rd.
Wonderful group of Penn Manor students, and we've got a couple more coming up. We've got the Penn Manor Vedum Club, which is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to prevent suicide and bring awareness to mental health issues. And we've also got the Penn Manor girls wrestling team. It's amazing to see girls getting into wrestling. This is wonderful for just girls all over the country and the state, and this program is serving girls from kindergarten through 12th grade. So you can start as little as a kindergartner and, get ready to beat some people up.
Within the regulations, of
Within the regulations, of course,
but
of course.
It's always fun to put somebody to trouble.
Yeah, no big deal. We've got some more cute dogs coming by, and it looks like we've got another big truck coming up here.
I believe this might be the Run Valley Exteriors truck.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, so Run Valley's Exteriors is a local, veteran-owned exterior construction company specializing in all aspects of roofing, siding, and seamless spouting, as well as other exterior construction needs. Proud sponsor of the Marauder Swim Club, Conestoga Shark Swim Team, and Paula's School of Baton.
That is awesome. There's so many companies and organizations that I had no clue about that I'm just learning about by reading through this parade script, and it's so great to see.
And they're all so involved in the Millersville community.
They are. It's wonderful. And look at these sharp-dressed fellows. Oh my gosh. The March Masters Band dressed head to toe in American flag gear, looking fly. They are doing wonderful. And I think here we have Miss Berks County, Jenna Martorana. Actually, I know her. She goes to Westchester, and I used to go there. So, hey, Jenna, shout out to you.
Shout out to
Actually,
her,
I might be tripping.
You
I'm tripping.
are at Millersville University. You are a student at Millersville University.
She's actually a Millersville
Westchester
grad.
Behind.
She's not from Westchester. I take that back. The coffee's getting through me. And I need
it's
more.
the caffeine. We'll blame it on the caffeine.
Today, Jenna partners with the National Alliance on Mental Illness to promote her platforms Okay to Not Be Okay and mental health acceptance. This year, she actually published her first children's book titled Pearl's Purpose. And what do we have here? Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, they're getting some serious airtime. Are those pogo sticks?
It looks like it's the ex-Pogo Stunt Team. The ex-Pogo Stunt Team is the world's best extreme pogo entertainment, featuring championship pro athletes flying over 10 feet in the air on extreme pogo sticks, throwing down flips and incredible tricks. They bring the sports to you. They have fans across the globe and new followers after every show. Wow, I am impressed.
I'm definitely impressed, and I might be a follower now.
I think so too.
That was very impressive. They got some serious airtime. And after them was MJ Starlight Baton and Dance Studio. MJ Starlight is a local baton and dance studio directed by Melissa Dorsey and Jessica Nemo, with head instructor Courtney Greiman. They have been in operation since October of 2020. MJ Starlights is intent on serving youth from all over the county, especially for inner city girls. They give the opportunity for our youth to learn baton, dance, tumbling, and acrobatic skills. MJ Starlights have participated in multiple vendor shows, including National Night Out 2022, New York Revolution, local and state baton competitions. So let's give a hand of support for MJS Starlights.
On the same theme of dance teams, we also have Studio 12 Dance and Baton Team, which is a local nonprofit dance and baton studio based out of Wrightsville. Under the direction of Lindsay Pangburn, Studio 12 is home to over 40 students. They would like to thank their dedicated team of parents and volunteers.
So while you were talking about the dance studio, I also heard another fire truck, so I think that might be Blue Rock Fire Rescue tanker number 907.
Let's
another
go.
Another Blue Rock.
That is
coming
awesome.
through the parade.
I
And
hear
there's
that
more
fire
sirens.
truck. There it comes. We've got a lot of fire trucks in this parade, as we said. I wish that we were out there seeing it right out front. I feel like this one is probably the Lancaster Township Fire Company. Fire Chief Steve Roy leads approximately 50 volunteer firefighters housed in 2 fire stations. You can really hear those sirens coming down. Let's go. And shout out to these volunteers. We're going to have an interview with Devin Irizarry coming up here in just a second, so let's hear what he has to say. Actually, we're gonna have that interview right after these fire trucks, so just enjoy the beautiful sights, the trucks, the beautiful sounds.
The lights, the sirens,
Everything about them.
everything about them, the colors, all of it.
We sure do love fire trucks here at MUTV. Oh,
One of my favorite vehicles.
Honestly, me too. Me too. I have pictures of me as a baby in fire trucks at my uncle's station down in Shelbyville, Kentucky. So pretty far from home, but still fun nonetheless.
You know, and I have some pictures, but this was, back in the day when we had the Kodak cameras that the picture came out of the front and you had to blow on it so it would
Oh my gosh.
so it get properly exposed.
What a life
that
you
was my
live.
the life I live. I've seen a
Jaylen.
lot of decades in my years.
He really has.
It's been a long time coming.
We've got a huge line of fire trucks coming up here. This is awesome. And it's interesting. These are actually white fire trucks rather than red from Lancaster Township. I'll read a little bit more about them to y'all just because, I'm such a fan of Lancaster Township, having grown up here for 21 years. So like I said, they have approximately 50 volunteer firefighters in 2 fire stations, and the mission of the Lancaster County Fire Department is to serve the community by protecting lives, property, and the environment in a safe, efficient, and professional manner. They're responsible for extinguishing fires, fire prevention, and the maintenance of firefighting equipment and fire department facilities. Shout out to those 50 volunteers putting your life on the line to keep our community safe. It's so inspirational.
Absolutely.
It's so inspirational.
It's a tough job.
It really is, but they're out here doing it, and I thank them every day for it.
And you can tell they're just so dedicated to providing a service to the community whenever they're needed.
They
they're
really
always quick to the scene,
Yep.
able to, remain calm, and it's just great to see them out here. And thankful to be able to show my appreciation for our
Yes,
first responders.
100%. We love the fire departments. Shout out to them. I think we should have an interview coming up with Devin Irizarry just in a second, so stay tuned for that with one of our parade attendees. And here's Devin. Oh, just another second. You know us media arts students always have to get the shot correct.
Always. We're doing what our professors teach us.
Exactly. The sun is shining now. It was really cold this morning, but the sun is out. We're feeling warm and toasty. We
Getting
both
a
have to
little bit
take
of
off
a
our
tan
jackets.
going here.
I'm going to get a little bit of a burn going. That's okay. It's worth it to be here anchoring this parade with you.
Absolutely.
It's worth it.
Been an amazing morning, and we have more festivities coming up later on in the day.
We
have
really do.
the alumni block party, which I will
heard
definitely.
something about a free beer garden. We might have to be hitting that up after this.
I think I might
We might dabble in the
over
beer
there,
garden.
but I gotta keep it, controlled since I gotta work later on tonight.
Yeah, I gotta do the game stream. But all right, let's hear from Devin.
And what's up, Miller?
All right, looks like we're having a couple technical difficulties, but we'll have that interview coming up. In the meantime, we have the Paloma Booster Club, which was founded in 2021 with the goal of supporting the Paloma School of Irish Dance, its dancers, teachers, and families. As well as being the home to Paloma Performance Troupe, the Booster Club organized the inaugural Halfway to St. Patrick's Day event in Lancaster City and is the host of the Dutch Country Phase. The Booster Club makes its home at the Celtic Center of Lancaster. So shout out to the lovely Irish dancers. I've always wanted to learn how to Irish dance.
I think it'll be a fun event to go to just to be able to learn how. I'm big on immersing yourself in different cultures.
100%.
Right? So I think any opportunity you can to learn, different folk dances or try different cuisines or anything like that is an opportunity you cannot pass up.
Not at all. And I think coming up next, we've got the Millersville University Social Justice Beyond Borders. Jaylen, can you tell me more about this group?
The Social Justice Beyond Borders is a student organization with a mission to provide a global platform for shared dialogue and collegiality for students from various countries and programs. The members grow global intercultural skills through a cross-cultural experience abroad, increase global awareness, and reach through participation in training and impact the world through global exchanges and collaboration. So again, another example of immersing yourself in different cultures and, really just being a conscious citizen, I want to say.
100%. Another great organization here at Millersville University. One of many that we've seen in this parade so far, and one of many on campus, those who are in the parade and those who are not. Yeah, they're doing great things here, and we're really thankful to have them as a part of the parade this year.
Absolutely.
Let's take a moment just to take a glance at what's going on in the parade right now. I think I hear another fire truck, and I have a feeling this might be the Willow Street Fire Company, which is made up of 40 active men and women that volunteer thousands of hours a year to protect the Willow Street and surrounding communities. The company runs 450 to 500 calls a year and is home to a growing community that includes industry, commercial buildings, as well as residential developments. And we can definitely hear those fire trucks. They've got the huge lift out front. Those are some hefty trucks, Jaylen.
Oh boy.
Oh my, I want to ride up in that.
How that song go? Take on a ride in my big.
I think that's tractor.
Is that green? Oh, it's a tractor. Oops.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oops.
Let's
It's a big green tractor. Okay, well, remix. Take you on a ride in my big red fire truck. There we go.
You heard it here first, folks. Jaylen and I are dropping an album coming up. Shout out to Willow Street.
As soon as we get the copyrights and everything like that, we'll start working on it for sure. Got to clear those samples.
Shout out to Willow Street Fire Co. for inspiring us in this lovely song. We've got a nice view here of the parade. Beautiful, beautiful weather, big crowds out, so many people turning out for this event, which is it's so great seeing the community come together. The streets are just packed. We were here at 5 a.m. this morning, and people were coming out around 6:30 or 7 with blankets
Setting
and
up
chairs
their
to get their spots.
Throwing out their blankets. I saw a few parents with their kids, ready with their trick-or-treat baskets,
The
just waiting to get some free candy. Can somebody please grab us some candy?
Yeah,
I'll
can
take
we
a
get
couple of Reese's peanut butter cups, maybe a Twizzler or two. Is that possible?
Ooh, maybe some Kit Kats,
Ooh, a
please.
Kit Kat. I could go for a
great.
Kit Kat right now.
I think our producer might be able
Allie,
to get us some candy.
Allie, are you going to be our savior and get us some candy?
This would be wonderful. Let's see who else we've got coming up next. I see more cute dogs, and it looks like we have an interview finally coming up with Devin Irizarry with a wonderful Millersville Grandpa sweatshirt. Devin, what do you have to say? And for
I need that Millersville Grandpa sweater.
You do, because you are a Millersville
I am
Grandpa.
a Millersville Grandpa to y'all. I definitely am.
Yep. We'd like to give a huge shout out to our director, Tommy Cannon, our whole crew of the MUTV gang, our very own Katie Lyle, who's been doing our camera today, one of our wonderful new freshmen here at Millersville University. It's so great to see the new students and the old students come together and just work to put on this amazing show.
So when you say old, do you mean?
You know
No,
what
I'm
I'm
just
saying.
kidding.
I'm not saying anything, although you are getting up there.
I'm getting up
But
there
you
in
don't
age.
show.
My knees aren't as.
We've got Devin.
Hey, Owen.
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. It's a beautiful Saturday in the Ville. Nice little parade we got here. It's pretty good.
Yes, sir. Now, is this your first parade that you've gone to?
This is. I've been here for 3 years now, and I've never been to the parade. So I'm actually happy to be here.
So, 3 years, and this is your first one. So
parade's a parade. There was some good floats out there, gotta say.
Any float that out in particular? Any float that you like the best?
Absolutely, it was the Democrat float. We love to see it.
Right on. You always love to see it. Now I am digging the Millersville Grandpa crew neck. Very groovy.
Well, I mean, what can I say? I've been here 3 years. I feel like an old man. Yeah.
Yeah, if you feel like it, you might as well rep it.
Of course.
Now, are you planning on staying for the game tonight?
I don't know about that one. We got a nice little function going on over at the Elizabeth Street, so yeah.
Sounds like it's going to be a great time. Well, thanks very much, Owen, for joining me. Back to you guys in the studio.
One of my good friends, Owen Russell. Shout out to Owen. He said he was walking with the Penn Manor Democrats in the parade, one of my favorite organizations, as we've already covered. We heard another fire truck go by. I think this is the Conestoga Fire Company, who has served the residents of Conestoga Township since 1944. They are a 100% volunteer-run organization with around 25 active members.
That's an amazing stat. 100% volunteer run.
That is crazy.
That's insane. I love that how they are choosing to spend their time by saving other people, and I love that.
100%, and seeing firsthand just how much work, middle of the night, my uncle will get calls, and just knowing that there's so many people that have dedicated their lives and their service to the community by being volunteer firefighters. We've got some candy, folks. We've got an update. Our producer, Ali Ross, has brought up some Swedish fish minis, so shout out to Ali. Thank you for that. We finally got our piece of the candy. Delicious. Wonderful. Jaylen, let's do a little taste test. Sorry if you can hear the chewing, everyone. How is it?
It's great.
Revival?
It's a revival.
We're feeling good.
I am re-energized.
Yep. That's all we needed, folks, was just a Swedish fish.
One Swedish fish.
Oh my gosh. Just taking a look now at the parade, I see some floats coming up. We're just going to let them catch up a little bit, but check out those beautiful fall leaves over outside of the Millersville Library. This campus was one of my favorite spots in the fall because the trees are just outstanding.
You know, if you're able to go out by the pond and see Miller and Seville,
yes,
when they don't, try and
attack you.
Been there, done that. Don't want to do it again. But it's still one of the most beautiful spots on campus because all the beautiful natural foliage, and it's just a great scenery.
It really is. They're absolutely beautiful, and the trees are changing now, which is great.
The library is one of my favorite buildings as
well. Oh, me too. As you know, academic weapons.
Academic. You got to train your mind as much as you train your body, and Millersville does a great job of training your mind, body, and your soul.
100%.
Shameless plug.
We're going to have an interview coming up here shortly with Georgia Hall, and then we'll say goodbye to our lovely field reporters who have done such an amazing job today. These are both students from MUTV that they auditioned to get this position, and they did wonderful jobs. So we're gonna, and you can follow our Instagram, MUTV_99, to stay up to date with everything going on, see our content that we're creating, see our awesome posts. I think we've got a fife band at the moment, so we're feeling pretty patriotic. All right, let's head over to Devon and Georgia to say their goodbyes from their wonderful job today. In just a minute.
Again, we have to find that perfect shot. Gotta
there
get everything set.
Right.
There's our wonderful reporters.
Check out Kevin's work.
Okay, yeah. That's okay.
And we'll hear from Devon,
Another
Kevin.
fire truck.
Oh my gosh, another fire truck.
You're okay.
I get excited.
All right, here we go.
Joining us today, we've had a blast. Be sure to check out our Instagram at MUTV_99. Kevin here has been doing a great takeover, so thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Georgia. You guys have been amazing as reporters. I've been seeing you guys from all the way down there. It's just been such a fun day. I just love being here so much and embracing Millersville's inclusivity and togetherness. It's just really, really, really good day. Yeah.
Amazing. Well said, Kevin. Well, guys, I'm Georgia.
I'm Devin.
I'm Kevin.
And it's been an honor talking with you this morning. You have a great rest of your weekend.
Kevin and Georgia for the wonderful coverage out on the field today. We love you guys.
An amazing job out
Amazing job. We just saw the Republican Committee of Lancaster County pass by, as well as 96.1 SOX radio station. And now we are with the Middletown Area High School Marching Band. Yet another wonderful marching band here.
And I'm glad to see Middletown High School Band actually getting out and being able to perform at an event like this. You know,
yeah.
We've all heard like their season was canceled just because of some scandals going on.
Yes.
But you know, it's really wonderful to see them be able to go out to other high schools and help out their band and perform for other fans, and even coming out here to this community.
100%. The students put in so much work and effort and practice. They deserve the chance to shine and to share their talents with the world, and that is what they're doing here. So shout out to Middletown Area High School Marching Band. We are big fans of you.
Absolutely.
I think we're going to have 1 or 2 more fire trucks coming up as well. You know, we love the fire trucks.
I'm excited.
More from Blue Rock Fire Rescue, who have just, they've kept this parade going today.
They really have. They kept the parade going. They've given us things to look at and get excited over. Here we have 96.1 SOX radio station. The SOX radio station plays the Susquehanna Valley's greatest hits and your favorite sing-along songs from the 70s and 80s. So listen on your radio at 96.1 FM, stream it online with the SOX free app, or at 961sox.com. Or you can ask your Alexa or Google-enabled smart speaker to play 96.1 SOX.
Awesome, and we've got some tractors going by, a lot of great stuff. Here's this Middletown Area Marching Band again. So many amazing organizations, and I also saw a peek of Millersville University's own Alpha Sigma Alpha sorority. Alpha Sigma Alpha promotes high ideals and standards for its members throughout their lives by emphasizing balance among our 4 aims of intellectual, physical, social, and spiritual development. Alpha Sigma Alpha provides opportunities through sisterhood, forming strong bonds of unconditional friendship based on common values and experiences. Heritage expressed through creed, ritual, and history, and leadership and service enhanced by chapter, campus, and community involvement. So an amazing organization. One of our very own members, Melanie, is part of this sorority. I'm hearing people cheering for her in my headset, so shout out to our very own Melanie. And oh my gosh, look what we have here.
Ooh, I love it.
Shrine
the
mini
Zembo
cars.
Shrine mini car.
Do you think they can pick us up?
You know, I think oh, look.
Look at that.
Look
They're
at
doing
that.
some
They're doing
donuts.
some donuts.
I can go for another donut.
You know what? I wish I could have a cream-filled donut right now. And this is probably one of my favorite things. It's a crowd favorite at many parades and events. So we welcome the Shriners and their spectacular mini cars. The Shriners look beyond themselves to serve the needs of others, especially children who cannot help themselves. They believe Shriners Hospitals to be the world's greatest philanthropy, and they covet with each other and support its temples of mercy with spirit, time, talent, and means.
That is so cool. I did not expect to see these little cars just driving around, but
I want to drive one.
I don't know.
You think they would let us?
Probably. That looks like us scooting around, and it looks like coming up we've got our last float, our last participant of the parade. Well, first off, before that, we've got the Blue Rock Fire Rescue boat and trailer. You know that we love the fire trucks. We've said it many times today. Shout out to all of the fire departments, and we have Getz Steam Calliope, which is hand-built by the Getz brothers from Landisville, Pennsylvania in the late 1950s. They've taken over and owned by R. Claire Kaufman and son Raymond in the early 2000s till Claire's untimely death in 2013.
The Calliope is now owned and operated solely by his son, Raymond A. Kaufman of Millersville, Pennsylvania. And the Calliope is the largest mobilized, self-contained steam Calliope in the country. They are very pleased to be invited back year after year to the annual Millersville Parade.
Let's just take a moment to listen to those wonderful sounds of the parades. We've got a ton more fire trucks there as well.
It reminds me of a circus, and I love it.
It does. It does. Where are the clowns? Where are the animals? Well, we've seen a lot of animals
We've
today.
seen a lot of animals. It's the Animal Kingdom
It
theme.
really is. Tying it all together. We love to see it. Here they go. Oh my gosh, it's circus theme, Jaylen. You were right.
I just heard it and I'm like, wait a second. That sounds like a circus.
Oh my gosh, that is
It takes me back to my childhood.
It really does, and it's so cool that they are largest mobilized self-contained steam calliope in the country.
The self-contained.
That's
really
crazy.
That's very impressive to me.
I want to know who did the artwork on this because it is absolutely beautiful. And we've got a couple more fire trucks coming up to round out this parade. It has been so much fun.
This is another Blue Rock Fire Rescue.
That music is very loud and very uplifting.
It's very uplifting. It makes me feel like a kid again. I'm very joyful right now.
Very joyful.
Makes me want some cotton candy.
So true, and it's a great
Some
way to end this
popcorn.
parade. Popcorn, I was just thinking the same thing, Jaylen. You know what? I'm getting hungry.
Yeah,
I'm getting hungry, and
very
everything
hungry.
sounds good right now. A hot dog, maybe.
Well, we have
Some
the
beer
game
from
coming
that
up.
beer garden. Alrighty. We have come to the end of the 25th Annual Millersville Parade, a community and university partnership. I want to take a moment to thank our alumni guest, Jaylen Hodge, for joining me today. Thank you, Jaylen.
Oh, of course, it's my pleasure.
I'd also like to thank our amazing crew for helping to make this stream a reality. Our director, Tommy Cannon, technical director, Aaron Funston, camera crew, Brooke Croft, Katie Lyle, Brianna McHugh, Pascal Muganzini, and Valentina Zamora, audio director, Nikki Dalton, and graphics director, Sinai Browning, our runners, Lexi Araujo and Alicia Plaza, our floor director, Ali Ross, and our sideline reporters, Devin Irizarry, Georgia Hall, and Kevin Lynch. Another big thank you to Kelly Sargent from the Interactive Design Club, who designed the graphics for our show today. Thank you all for coming out today, and make sure to join us next November for more parade fun. We hope you enjoyed the show.